Hello, Southgate Music here. Got a guitar lesson for you today, all about this Hendrix-esque E major lead slash rhythm-y type playing. So what I'm doing, I'm playing in E major and I'm using the open 6th string to create a drone. And then essentially I'm using a combination of sliding hammer-ons, pull-offs and double stops within the E major pentatonic to create those melodic lines. So if you don't know your major pentatonic scales, the E major pentatonic uses exactly the same notes as the C sharp minor pentatonic. So if you know the C sharp minor pentatonic, you also know the E major pentatonic. So if we look at the first position of the C sharp minor pentatonic scale, which goes like this, from the 9th fret the relative major is the second note in the first position of the minor pentatonic, in which case it's E. So if you know the C sharp minor pentatonic, you know the E major pentatonic. So what I'm doing, I'm creating a drone on the low E string by playing that, and then the melodic lines, I am using notes from the E major pentatonic to create those melodic lines. And what I'm doing, a lot of the time, it's double stops, which is playing 2 strings at once at the same fret, and then hammer-ons. So here, for instance, I'm playing the 9th fret on the D and the G strings, and then on the D string I'm hammering on from the 9th to the 11th fret. So all the while that note at the 9th fret of the G string is ringing out, and then I do that hammer on. And then it's the same principle, different positions, like you can do it here from the 7th to the 9th fret on the B and E strings, so you bar the B and E strings at the 7th fret and then hammer on from the 7th to the 9th fret on the B string. You can do it here at the 12th fret on the B and the E strings. You can do it here on the G and the B strings from the 9th to the 11th fret. So that's one component, is these double stop hammer-ons. You can also do a pull-off in the same fashion. And essentially that's the same thing, you're playing the double stop hammer-on, doing the same thing but doing the pull-off. So it's just in the opposite direction basically. So anywhere that you find those sort of whole step patterns where you can have a double stop in the major pentatonic, you can do those hammer-on pull-off combinations. And then the other thing that sounds nice is lots of sliding combined with those aforementioned hammer-on pull-off combinations. So yeah, essentially it's quite a simple technique, and it requires a bit of knowledge of the scales where you can do those double stops. It's basically any two strings where you can play the same fret on those two strings and then do a hammer on one of those strings. You can do that sound. And yeah, it's just a case of playing around, and it sounds really nice at the 6th position. With that droning 6th string. And basically it's something you've just got to play with and improvise, and then you'll just come up with these really nice sounding, warm, melodic tones. The other thing to bear in mind is that it sounds nicest on the neck pickup. Doesn't really matter whether you've got humbuckers or single coils, it's just that nice warm tone is what you're after. So yeah, get yourself acquainted with the E major pentatonic scale, find those double stops, and then you're away and just improvise and get that really cool Hendrix-y sound. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Do leave a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more guitar lessons and guitar related content. Have a good day, and I'll see you again in the next video.